Hi, my name's Quinn. Hi, I said I'd do a quick video on the new bagger and cruiser range from Indian Motorcycles. So Indian have brought a Power Plus range out to go alongside the Thunderstroke range. Yeah, my thoughts. I'm just bringing up Roadmaster. Right, so Indian brought out the new Power Plus range alongside the Thunderstroke. So I've got on the screen the Thunderstroke Roadmaster, and it has a nice classic look. Main thing is it's got a fuller fairing and the full headdress. The new Power Plus, smaller front mudguard and the same headdress that's on the Challenger. The front fairing they've reshaped so you got less coverage for the rider. I imagine it's more aerodynamic, but it's very similar to the Challenger. So first looks, lovely looking bike, but yeah, they've changed quite a bit from the Thunderstroke look. Now I'm told the new Power Plus has got the same tank, same frame and same design of engine as the Challenger. As for the intricate technical details, I'm not going to go into those here, other than a few smaller details which I spotted. The power performance is going to be very similar for majority of riders. I'm not into racing motorcycles, I buy them for touring on, so you want good touring performance. I've got a Roadmaster Dark Horse 2020 and I find that has more than enough power for what I need. I can understand when they brought the Challenger range out they needed that performance type of bagger. Hopefully they're not going to be in a position where they do away with the Thunderstroke completely once they get the Power Plus into the market, but I'm not so sure myself. So now I look at the new Roadmaster. I'm looking at the limited versions to give as much of a straight comparison as I can. Now, looking at the images on the build site directly off Indian Motorcycles, the new Roadmaster Power Plus, yes, it's got the it hasn't got the fixed fairing, so the fairing's fixed to the forks, so it turns with you when you turn the bars. They've slightly slimmed down, as I said, the fairing, so it's got a little bit of a different shape to the original Roadmaster, and yeah, I don't like the front fairing at all. And they've added spotlights into the bottom of the leg guards, which is the same as the Challenger. So basically from the front end it's exactly the same as the Challenger, other than the fairing shape. There's not a lot of difference, and indicators aren't integral to the fairing. Then you take the side on view, the only difference is the fairing. So basically the new Power Plus is the Challenger with a different fairing. Yeah, there's going to be technical. I think it's a slightly different engine capacity, etc. But the rest of it, the tour pack, everything, exactly the same. So they also brought out a Power Plus version of the Chieftain. Now that again, I'm a little bit confused. Yeah, it's the same. It's a Challenger with a different fairing. Boxes are the same. Everything's the same. So yeah, I think I looked at it earlier. I did do a build your own bike. So I did build your own bike with the new Chieftain Power Plus and added the rear tour pack. So that makes it basically the Pursuit, or well, not the Pursuit because of the fairing. That makes it the same as the Roadmaster, less the leg guards. So the Roadmaster with the full tour pack is 30,495. Add the tour pack, it then becomes 32,467 if you add the tour back onto the Chieftain. So you basically have the same bike with no leg guards, but on this one you do have armrests. So yeah, I don't know, that it seems to be that a lot of these motorcycle companies are standardising. Obviously that's what the factory expects, but Indian were different to other manufacturers because of the styling of the bikes, but I think they've gone down the route of the accountants are now running the factories. Same frame, same tank. You're having a change or a choice of displacement on the engines, but yeah, it's the Chieftain's not a Chieftain anymore. That front mudguard just doesn't make it a Chieftain. I don't know. I will put a picture up of what the Chieftains used to look like with the fuller fairing. I've also put in up a picture or looking at the Elite. So this is top of the range. You're talking £38,000, £39,000 for this. So this is the Elite Roadmaster. So that one you keep the rounded bags, side bags. You've got the full front fairing with the proper headdress on the front of the front fairing. But you got the Indian styling. But you're having to pay that as a premium. And how long are these engines, the air-cooled engines, going to be available for? So yeah, at the moment you've only got 3 traditional looking Indians left. You've got the Elite, you've got the basic Roadmaster, air-cooled, and you've got the Springfield. But there's rumours the Springfield's going to be discontinued next year. I can't see that being released with the Power Plus engine. Also, there's the FTR. Not heard an official announcement, but all the rumours, someone might tell me in the comments below, but I've been reading that the FTR is going to be discontinued end of this year due to emissions and the change in emissions worldwide. Yeah, the USA have said now they're not going to go as green mad as everybody else, but the rest of Europe are. So these bikes are to be sold worldwide, so they've got to keep a standard. They're not going to produce a version for America and a version for everybody else. unless that's why they're keeping the air cooled, to see how the market goes, see how everything works out. So it gives them the option to then have air cooled, which may be just sold in America. But yeah, Indian styling on the new range of Power Plus has gone. Do not like this 3D front headdress. If it didn't have Indian written on it so much, you would think it was a Harley, in my opinion. But yeah, I think the styling has gone a bit mad. Fundamentally, looking at the bikes, yeah, they're a beautiful bike. I still think they're a better design than Harley Davidson. I'm just concerned that they're coming away from the iconic Indian motorcycle look, which made it unique, was an important selling point. The Roadmaster was first introduced in 2014 and then officially launched 2015, and it had the full fairing. Now, consistently since 2021, the designs have been coming away from the iconic Indian motorcycle look, and sales will show that there's been a decline in sales. Everyone say, yeah, there's been a decline in Harley, there's been a decline in this, that and the other. But I do feel that the actual design is bringing people away from Indian motorcycle, because it was unique, it was special. You could have, just by changing the colour and putting tasseled bags on it, or changing the slightest thing, could change the whole look of the bike. I've been to Indian motorcycle events, and you look across the field and you could struggle to find two exactly the same. I bet when I go now, this year, we'll be going to America, I will look across that field and see so many looking identical. Yeah, still a fantastic bike, nice range, but coming away from the Indian image. And I've been reading other people's comments on Facebook, and a lot of people are of the same opinion. The styling, it's yeah, it's not Indian, not the iconic look anyway, but still a very good bike, don't get me wrong. I love the brand, won't change. A little bit disappointed. I thought they would have tried to bring a classic version out. As I said, they've kept one version of the Roadmaster, but that has the air-cooled engine on it. You cannot get Power Plus at all with a full fender and the proper front headdress. And really, even down to the air-cooled Roadmaster, the original Roadmaster frame was 2.5 inches longer than the new one, which I know is not a massive amount, but it is for people that aren't so slim. It made a hell of a difference. We tried Pursuit when it first came out, and we noticed a difference. And the dry weight 2020 model was 405 pounds, and the new version is 407. So there's not a brilliant amount of difference. Fuel consumption on the new bike, you got another 2 litres. But then ground clearance, you're losing 3 centimetres on the new bike compared to old. Yeah, I like the sound of the automatic adjustable suspension. That would appeal to me. If it came down to a choice and someone gave me £40,000 and said go out and buy either the Roadmaster or the Pursuit, I'd go get the Pursuit in the Power Plus range. And again, I would get the Roadmaster in the Thunderstroke range. And if they gave me a lot of money, I probably would get the Elite, but I'd get a different colour. I'm not that thrilled with the colours they chose for this year. Yes, again, in comparison with the Chieftain, I wouldn't buy a Power Plus Chieftain. It just doesn't look like a Chieftain. The Power Plus range is basically a range of different versions of a Challenger. So yeah, that's my awe-inspiring take on the new range of motorcycles, all the baggers and cruisers that Indian have now released. Not overly excited, to be honest. Yes, I managed to get some sneak peek pictures yesterday. They do look quite nice out in the live. They were at the show in Italy. I think they will look better in the flesh than they do on the bike builder. But now I've had a chance to have a good look around it on the bike builder. The styling, it's just not the iconic look. I don't understand why Polaris have decided to come away from the iconic look, other than it just simplifies things. They can keep all the same parts on the shelf. They can reduce stock by just calling it a different name, by changing the fairing. And don't know what the difference is between the Roadmaster and a Chieftain. Take your back box off the Roadmaster and your leg guards, it's the Chieftain. I put it down in the comments. I might be completely missing the point here. If you think there's more differences than that, let me know in the comments. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, that's my take on the new Power Plus range. Thank you for watching.